if most disease, dis-ease in our body was caused from inflammation? And what if there was a proven way to reduce inflammation and it was completely safe and effective and 100% free? Are you interested? There is something that every plant and animal on Earth does except for us. And it's called grounding or earthing. And it's been proven to rapidly reduce inflammation. Now, why is this so important? Well, I'll tell you that there are so many researchers out there at the university level publishing papers on the effect of inflammation in our body. In fact, in the year 2012, there were over 30,000 published papers about inflammation. That's how important inflammation is. And we're going to show you in this video exactly what you need to know about reducing inflammation in your body. Grounding rapidly reduces inflammation. In fact, grounding rapidly restores our body's natural electrical signals. The natural electrical state of our body can be completely regenerated by grounding or earthing. The earth provides healing power, but something is missing. You see, back in the 1960s, we switched our footwear over to synthetic soles. And some people have argued that that was the most dangerous invention ever. Why? Well, what that does is it insulates us from the healing power of the earth. When we used to wear leather shoes or walk around barefoot, we were able to connect to the restorative and healing power of the earth. But ever since the 1960s, when we put on synthetic soles, we lost that connection with the earth. See, even in our homes, we installed vinyl tile, carpet, rugs, wood that's no longer living, and all of that is insulating. It disconnects us from that healing frequency of the earth. So we build inflammation without this earth connection. And if you remember in our video about electromagnetic fields, we're constantly absorbing electromagnetic energy from man-made fields 24 hours a day wherever we go. And because we're now insulated, there's no outlet for that buildup of inflammatory charge in our bodies. The missing piece is our connection to the earth. You have to take off your shoes and get barefoot on the ground. And I want you to think about Egypt and the Sphinx. How is the Sphinx positioned? Hands and both feet touching the earth. Now, do you know why? Has anyone ever explained to you why we have sweat glands in our hands and our feet? It seems a little odd, right? And sometimes a little uncomfortable. But the power of water is that it massively increases electrical conductivity. Now, what does that mean? It means we can get rid of inflammatory charge in our body faster when we have some moisture on our hands and our feet and we're touching the earth. That is the healing power and restorative power of grounding and earthing, is we get these sweat ducts to enable us to absorb electrons from the earth, which is free energy for your body, simply by touching the earth and using these sweat glands to drop inflammatory charge, to rapidly reduce inflammation, and to heal the body. Now, what happens when we rapidly reduce inflammation, when we ground ourselves and we touch the earth? We massively and immediately reduce inflammation in the body. That's critical. We've been talking about that, but what else do we do? It has been shown that grounding or earthing massively reduces chronic pain, and in fact can even eliminate chronic pain. It increases the sleep we get at night. It increases healing from wounds and surgery massively. It also decreases stress and it increases the oxygenation of the blood and allows the blood to flow more freely to the cells, bringing needed nutrients plus that oxygen into the cells at a more efficient rate. In fact, if you've ever heard of something called dark field microscopy, I know many of you probably haven't heard of it. It's just called live blood analysis. You take live blood and look at it under a microscope. And you would think, like, of course we do that. But what most people do in the research labs and even in medical labs is they're looking at dead cells to figure out how they work. Dark field microscopy or live blood analysis looks at the living blood, and what it shows is the blood cells are often clumped when we have inflammation in the body. And when we ground, it allows those blood cells to have the proper charge to get rid of that clumping and to make them float more freely in the blood plasma, and therefore produce and generate and deliver the nutrients that they need to the cells in a much more efficient manner. That is huge. And what better way to improve our health than something that's 100% free? Did I mention it was free? Anybody can do it at any time. Now, we ground our computers and our electrical systems and our appliances. So why aren't we grounding ourselves? We need to get rid of our shoes. So here I am, and this is why we're doing this video outside, because I am standing here barefoot on the ground, charging all my cells, reducing inflammation and improving my health with the restorative healing power of the earth 100% for free. And I'm doing this right in front of the camera while we're filming. So I'm doing what's called stacking. I'm doing multiple things at the same time. I'm grounding, reducing inflammation, and giving a presentation. The earth restores our body's natural electrical balance, but only if we kick off our shoes and allow ourselves to be barefoot connected to the earth. The earth heals us. Get outside, kick off your shoes, and reconnect to the earth and heal. Now, we made a bonus video just for the people taking this course that will show you exactly the places on the earth where you can ground and where you can't. Be sure to check out that video if you have more questions about grounding. And in the meantime, take off your shoes and soak up some free electrons to heal your body. So when you go out and kick off your shoes and ground, most people are like, well, what do I do? And it's super easy. You just stand here. But then people get bored because, you could bring your phone and text and all that. But I encourage you to get away from your devices while you're grounding, so you're not absorbing more electromagnetic fields into your body. So go outside and maybe think about reducing anxiety. So there's one great way to reduce stress and anxiety that I learned in my Qigong practice. And it uses one of the 6 healing sounds of Qigong called shh. So that's a very healing sound while we're grounding, and it's a really simple motion. We're gathering energy from the earth through our feet. We can also gather energy through our hands and put it into our body. And so the Qigong move that you can do when you're outside doing your grounding, first thing in the morning, looking at the sun, watch our sunlight video to know why you would do that, looks like this. So our hands are open and we're gathering energy below us and we're pouring it over our head like a bucket of water. Only it's energy that's healing. So we're going to take a breath in. We're going to breathe out using one of the 6 healing sounds. We're just going to do it 3 times. Taking a breath in, collecting energy, bringing it up to the head, and exhale. And now you're grounding, reducing stress and anxiety, and bringing in more cosmic energy to your avatar. What could be better?